As far as your eyes can see, where the land meets the sky, used to belong to me. This is the land of my grandmother. This is the land of my forefathers. This is the land of my mom, my uncles. This is the valley they defended all their lives. Their lives were spent here. And as a child, my life was spent here as well. I was a goat herder. We had over 100 goats, and sheep and camels. And as a child, I was as free as the animals we have. The animals that we see here I was as free as them. As you can see, they just roam the land all the way. Anywhere they could go, they used to go. And as a child, as a boy child, a man in the making. In a Somali culture, in a nomadic culture, you are never a boy. You are always a man in the making. Even when you are 7 years old, when you're 8 years old, the land is supposed to prepare you for manhood. You're supposed to be a warrior. If the goats are right there, and let's say, let's say a lion try to take one of those, or a hyena, even if you're 7 years old, you're supposed to jump on them and fight them and make sure your goats are not harmed. This is how life prepared me. My father was a warrior. His father was a warrior. His father was a warrior. So my father wanted to prepare me to be a warrior. So he brought me into this land. So the land can prepare me. And the land did prepare me. But it prepared me for a different reason. The land prepared me to be in the U.S. But the troubles I had, United States of America, the land of opportunity, when I got there, I really thought I was a guest. What I mean by that is my grandmother here, or when people come to us, we used to feed them. We used to give them a place to stay. We used to give them milk. They were our guest. We honor our guest. So when I got to the U.S., I really thought U.S. would honor me as a guest. But I didn't feel that once I got there, I'm going to find out that those who look like me, black people, are themselves the immigrants of their land. Even though they were born there, they are treated second-class citizen. But me, as an African warrior, I had trouble accepting that. I couldn't accept less of a human being. I know war, because that's what my dad told me. I know enemy. I know peace. But I do not know racism. I never knew racism, not a systematic racism. And systematic racism has no face, no legs, no army, nothing. It's like cancer. A cancer, you don't know when the cancer arrives. It's too late for you by the time it gets you. Sometimes it's too late for you. That's how racism feels. So I came back to this land to try to rediscover what I have lost, to try to restore what I've lost in America. I'm a U.S. educated American. I'm an African-born American. I appreciate America. I hope America appreciates me as well, because my life of pain, my life of tragedy, my life of refugee camp, my life of what it means to be a black man in America, I'm turning that into literature now. My life is like a movie now. I'm writing about it. And if you can get me upset, I'll write about you. How I wrote the book of America Made Me a Black Man. America made me upset, therefore, what can I do about America? You know what I mean? It's like, what is America? America is an experiment, or experience, whatever it is, an ongoing experience. As a writer, I had to pick up the pen and start writing. And my mother told me that a writer can never get upset. A writer writes his hurt. I feel pain, I turn that into literature. And that's what I've done. And I hope that human beings appreciate that. I love human beings. I like human beings to get along. The land is vast. The resources are vast. But this fierce competition of killing each other and destroying the world, I have trouble with that. And what can I do about it? I really cannot do much about it. The only thing I can do about it is to voice my voice.